Oh, you build this like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. Oh, you build this like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. You build us up just to knock us back down. Funny how you act surprised when we hit the ground. We're like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. So bleed.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel, where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world, and today it is Ren time. Now I did put onto my community page and what Ren gems should I react to, and I wanted an oldie. I wanted to go back into his catalogue and draw out a really good one, and I asked for your recommendations, and I'm going to read out a couple of your comments. So Elena, you said Ready For You is terrific. Okay, and I did reply back to you and said, yeah, okay. No Room, No Cry. I've been trying to find that one. I can't find it. I forgot I Shot the Sheriff. I got Shot the Sheriff, and yep, I Shot the Sheriff, but I can't find No Woman, No Cry. So there you go. Buggy, you said Dominoes. Oh, okay. Captain, was it Donato? I haven't got my glasses on. Is it Donato? 22. He goes, everybody drops hectic. Ready For You. Half of them I've already reacted to be fair. But there's some of them that I'm like, huh? I haven't heard of that one. It's Alright. I love It's Alright. It's a lovely classic one as well. The one that I'm going to react to is Dominoes. So there you go. Dominoes. I'm going to. There you go. Dominoes. Do you know what? I said Dominoes, but I didn't have it ready. Apologies for that. So you was going through the advert and all that kind of stuff. Is there anything in the description page to tell you about the Dominoes? One of my favourite tracks I wrote from my Freckled Angels album. Okay, lovely. And then it goes to promotion. So I'm going to leave all the details down below. So this is from the Freckles album. Why haven't I not reacted to this? Apologies. Right, we're going to go for another Ren gem, shall we? So, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? Is that different faces just changing? It's right in the middle, like a robot.
Oh, you build this like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. Oh, you build this like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. You
stop. Right, so in the centre of the screen, right, there's a pattern coming out and it's changing, right? And it looks like different kind of faces. Can anybody, is it just me? You know those when you go to the psychiatrist and you get that those pictures and they say, you know, tell me the first thing that comes into your mind when you see these different kind of patterns. And it could be a butterfly, it could be blah, 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 blah. Right? I think it's something like that. Because, and I'm not talking about the lyrical, take the lyrical words out, yeah, and look behind the words. Right in the centre, it's like that column like that. And it looks like there's different kind of, I don't know, faces or people or is it me? Or is it my mind? Or no, it's not. I swear it's not. I'm gonna play it from beginning and watch. Look in the background, but try not to. Just look in the background and see what I'm talking about. I'm start again. Right. I'm seeing a robot, a crown, a building.
Oh, you build this like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. Oh, you build this like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. You build us up just to knock us back down. Funny how you act surprised when we hit the ground. We're like
you don't see that.
Dominoes, dominoes falling. So bleed me of all my self-belief. My smile shows all my insecurity. In the kingdom of Photoshop, kings and queens will never feel happy with ourselves, but insecurity sells. Dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. Oh, you build us like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling.
I'm loving the song. I'm loving the song. I'm looking at the lyrics, but behind it, I'm seeing some serious patterns. I'm seeing some strange things, and I don't know if it's my eyes that I'm building into it. Like that, I said that, you know, when you go into the psychiatrist and they tell you, oh, is that the butterfly? You know what I'm talking about? Those crazy paintings, and they tell you what to, you know, the first thing that comes into your mind. But I'm seeing some serious crazy things, and I need you guys to let me know, is it me or is it just me? I'm seeing like kind of like different kind of heads of old, some aliens kind of thing, some kind of, but is it me? Am I going crazy? I'm going to go back just a little bit. I'm doing my best to concentrate on the lyrical contents, the vocals, the guitar's amazing, but this thing in the middle is really doing my head in. I need you guys just to confirm a couple things to me.
Oh, you build us like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. You build us up just to knock us back down. Funny how you act surprised when we hit the ground. We're like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. I hide my head under the sheets, 'cause how can I face a world that ridicules the weak?
Oof.
Where beauty is sold on the shelves, forbid that we find it in ourselves. And now I'm broke, it don't come cheap.
He's going for the juggler.
Oh, you build it like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. Oh, you build us like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. You build us up just to knock us back down. Funny how you act surprised when we hit the ground. We're like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling.
Who's he talking to?
Araya was the most beautiful girl in this world. She shined like diamonds and rubies and pearls. But then, as soon as she turned 13, she forgot just how bright that it was that she gleamed. Stuck in the material world of magazines that glamorise fake and Photoshop beauty queens. Top 10 beauty tips making her feel inadequate. For the first time in her life, she felt ugly. So Araya stopped eating to lose weight. She spent her dinner money on some makeup for her face. But no matter how much she lost or how much she bought, she was never good enough, or so she thought. Araya felt she could never be loved. She started cutting her wrists and hiding her scars with gloves.
Oh my gosh,
At 16, an anorexic beauty queen, she collapses in a puddle of her tears and blood. 'Cause she never felt enough, she never felt enough. Your sellers told this lie that we must buy to keep in touch. We can never buy enough, never buy enough. All the riches in the world can't buy a sense of self-love. Funny how you act surprised when depression's levels rise, when you force feed inadequacy straight into our eyes. Television shows that praise the beautiful people, and talent competitions that just laugh at the feeble. Billboards, magazines, people turn to plasticine, molded like a factory. We're growing up to fear, feeling ugly. It's lunacy, and not even a community. 'Cause insecurity breeds judgment, judgment breeds hate, no unity. And hierarchy based upon aesthetics is what makes a kid in school get bullied for genetics. And I felt so ugly growing up. The way that I look sometimes got me beaten up. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Sort of culture do we live in when we're defined by the shape of our face, when we're ashamed by the size of our waist, when we're imprisoned by the form that we take? And so we keep buying and spending. That's just how this story goes. You build us up just to knock us back down, and we just keep falling like domino.
Jeez. So that was Ren with Dominoes. Jeez. There was so much different things happening in there, and very, very clever in the visuals. The lyrical content, as you know, was amazing. You saw what I saw. You read what I read. I think it was like, say, a number of story. I mean, like the intro element. For me, it was like he was talking to someone, like accusing somebody, a hierarchy. And then he's giving you a story of the effects of what's happening in us in this social world that we are in, and how easy that certain people can be affected and be addictive to certain structures. There is so many different kind of combinations of us to fail rather than us to have a win. Seriously, we are. I think we are an addictive species. We certainly are addictive species, and we can get easily addicted to many different things. Depends what's thrown in our face, and it has many different kind of levels and structures. We are definitely addictive species, and I like the way how Ren constructs these things through opening up our minds of something that's already there, but it just takes somebody to get that pin and poke you and say, oi, wake up. And you're like, oh my gosh. These things don't really go through our mind unless somebody puts it in front of us for it to go through. And we just, we have to hold these precious people with so much comfort and joy within our world, because they're pushing it in our face rather than keeping it to themselves. There's certain people that keep it to themselves. He's a poet in himself. But that is up for discussion on so many different kind of levels. Even, like I said, just on the lyrical contents discussion. The patterns behind, I don't know if it's my mind or it's Ren, but I saw so many different faces of aliens and so many different faces of old Aztec kind of structures, like a totem pole almost. And it was just keeping changing with different faces. Let me know about that, seriously. Because my mind is like blown apart on 3 different levels. And all 3 of them needs a serious conversation. And I don't know where to start with it. I really don't. I really don't. Do you know what? I'm going to go into other reactions to see about if anybody has noticed that and talked about it and or have some kind of, insight on it. But remarkable in every different kind of structure that be laid up on it. Thank you very much for, for recommending me this one. May Ren continue to live long and prosper to 24, 25, 26, 27 and all the way through, and coming back to UK and traveling the world and just being happy with his life. He is a remarkable artist. I salute you, Ren. Boom. This was amazing.
The way that I look sometimes got me beaten up. I mean, what the fuck? Sort of culture do we live in when we're defined by the shape of our face, when we're ashamed by the size of our waist, when we're imprisoned by the form that we take? And so we keep buying and spending. That's just how this story goes. You build us up just to knock us back down, and we just keep falling like dominoes.